Hey everyone, today I'm here with another hair up kind of video. I'm just kind of hanging out at home and want to film some videos before I leave for the summer. So today I'm going to show you my bulletproof dry skin tutorial that lasts all day. So this is going to be my foundation routine, especially while I was on Accutane. This is one that never failed me, even though I tried a ton of different foundations and different programs and whatnot. This is what I did. So first thing first, definitely moisturize your skin. If you have dry skin, you need to be moisturizing day and night. One of my favorites is the Pure Cosmetics Soak It All Up. If you need something more hydrating, Horseshowbeauty Beauty is a really good one. Murad has a couple good ones that are a little more expensive, but also really good. And then Neutrogena Hydro Boost, the gel cream, is going to be best for dry skin. And that one's a really good affordable option. So that's the first thing I do. Next up, this is what I would use when I was on Accutane, or the Farsali Rose Gold Elixir Drops, but lately I've been using the Organic Wear Bright Booster from Physicians Formula, so I'm going to use this one today. The only thing that sucks about this is it has a terrible applicator. Like, the pump sucks. It hardly picks up any, and you have to dip back in, and it's hard to push, and yeah, so I just go ahead and put that on my skin as well. I do it under my eyes, over my eyes, my brows, my face, my lips, everything. When I was on Accutane too, my ears were really dry, so I'm like in the habit of putting it on my ears as well. So usually what I would do when that was setting is go in and do my eye makeup. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do that right now, just while that sinks in, and that's going to be a separate video as well, so I will be right back. Okay, so I got my eyeballs on, and then I'm just going to do my face. I'll do my brows off camera, and I'll finish my eyeballs later. So I have a couple of primers that worked really well for me while my skin's been really dry. One of them is the Smashbox Primerizer. I really like this one, so I'm going to put some of this on. I use like 2 or 3 pumps. It's just like a really thin serum-like consistency. And then this one's new, but I do really like it. It's the Ren Perfect Canvas Serum Primer. I just take a couple drops of this one as well. This one seems to help more with longevity, whereas the Smashbox pretty much hydrates. It does help a little with longevity, but this one's better for longevity. And this one does still hydrate as well. I just like extra hydration. Now, one of my ride or die foundations with dry skin is the Born This Way from Too Faced. This one I've had for forever. It never fails me. I'm almost out actually, which is crazy because I have a lot of foundations, so I don't usually run out of foundations. If you have dry skin, it definitely helps to use a beauty blender. When I want more coverage, sometimes I'll go in with a brush first, which actually let me do that today. So I can get almost a full coverage out of this. It's pretty close. Sometimes I'll mix in my Danessa Myricks Vision Cream. That one's a really good one. It's super full coverage, and I just use it to mix. It's too much on its own. For concealer, my ride or die for the dry skin is Estee Lauder Double Wear. It just looks really nice on the skin. It's hydrating enough, but it still has at least a medium coverage. And then I always blend this out with a beauty blender as well. And then the absolute best powder for dry skin is the Hourglass Veil Translucent. It's been sold out a lot of places, especially in store, but it's definitely the best if you can get your hands on it. Basically what I do with dry skin is I only set under my eyes, and then I do my forehead lines because my foundations tend to crease up there, so I just put a little bit there. And then I'll take a big fluffy brush and just did a little bit on where I contour and put bronzers and everything so that it will blend, but I'm only taking a little bit. This is like a must-have for me. So I'm gonna go in and highlight. There's a lot of different highlighters out there. I use the Anastasia ones a lot, but for a really wet look that doesn't look glittery at all, I use the Academy of Color Strobe and Glow palette. It's like $13 or something at Kohl's. It's really nice. So I usually will go in with this shade, and sometimes I'll mix in one of the others. What I like to do to look even more dewy is highlight the tip of my nose. Boom. And then right down the bridge, right in the middle. That also helps it look really straight, which I like because my nose is kind of not straight. For contour and bronzer and everything, whether you were dry or oily, I feel like I use the same steps no matter what. I go in with my Kat Von D powders to contour. Sometimes I use the Tarte as well. And then I bronze with the Becca Capri Coast bronzer. This one does have a little bit of a glow to it, which I like when I'm more dry because I just want to add a lot of hydration and glow to my skin. This really helps to blend out bronzer and everything too, or your contour. Just meshes everything together. And then these are just my ride or die blush, whether you have dry or oily skin. It's the Hourglass blushes. I just use a big fluffy brush. This is the 316 from IT Cosmetics because I like just a very light wash of blush and it works perfect. Okay, so I know I look ridiculous because I started getting ready, but I realized I forgot the best step. This is the iconic London Prep Set Glow, the original color. So you shake it up and it has like a sparkle in it, and it's just like a finishing spray. That looks really nice and dewy. So this is the finished look. This is my like almost everyday makeup when I'm putting actual makeup on. I love that Born This Way foundation, which is key, and then all the skin prep is really key for dry skin. So I really like this routine. I didn't do anything too dramatic. Well, with the eyes I did, but that's a different story. So if you guys like this routine, if you have any questions, any other foundation recommendations, I have good ones for oily skin as well, then just let me know down in the comments and I will see you guys in my next video. I'm uploading every Sunday at 4 p.m. or at least I'm trying to while I'm gone. So as many videos as I can make, I'm gonna upload on Sunday every week at 4 p.m. Arizona time. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.